Come on in the room. Come on to the Betty Show. It's the Betty Show. It's the first episode of the Betty Show. And I don't know what's about to happen. I really don't, because these shows ain't scripted. But I'm sitting here prolonging my release of the Betty Show, child. And why? Just let's go ahead and just do the Betty Show. The Betty Show will have segments of address it, because y'all know I like to address shit. And, Ask Ebony will be a part of the Betty Show. I'm going to just start the Betty Show today, because I've been drinking, and that's how I feel. I feel like, you know what? I'm launching the Betty Show today. Episode 1 on December 28th, 2020. My bad, I know I said 8:15, but what had happened was my son had cooked me some dinner. Okay, he had heat up this Stouffer's lasagna in the microwave, and so now I was late. But okay, when it comes to Stouffer's, I'll be late. Okay, because Stouffer's macaroni and chicken, we ain't gonna talk about it. But real talk, let me finish this lasagna. Well, I'll just take one more bite because that's rude to be eating on the camera. I hope y'all eating too. Eat. Because I'm about to eat. That's why I'm late. I was supposed to start at 8:15. But I had realized I needed to eat. So I'm going to eat first. Okay? Yeah. My son cooked today. He cooked Stouffer's lasagna in the microwave. Lord have mercy. That's a good son. The Lord did good. The Lord did good. When does he do? When does he don't do good? All right, I ain't gonna sit there and eat up the food in y'all face because that's rude. Welcome to the Betty Show. Thank you for joining me. My numbers are supposed to be 6 and I get started, and y'all know I wear glasses. Oh, yeah, 20. Oh, child. Welcome to the Betty Show. What am I going to talk about? I know y'all. What had happened was, and this phone treating me wrong. What had happened was I had drank a couple glasses of wine, right? I had drank a few glasses of wine, and the spirit said, launch the Betty Show right now. That was wrong with me. Because see, half of the time I always say the spirit say, and half of the time the spirit might be the devil, child, but I'd be like, what did you say? Oh, slap that bitch? Oh, launch the Betty Show right now? Oh. And that's wrong, because sometimes I don't think it'd be the spirit, but I just listen to the voice. Anyway, listen. Just let me finish eating this. Shit. Because I ain't gonna be able to concentrate. This shit tastes good as a bit. It's just one more slab. Let me get this one more slab. I swear, I shouldn't have stopped the video. My bad. What happened was, this man had cooked me a Stouffer's mac. Like, I didn't know what he was going to choose out of the selection of frozen foods that we be eating right now. Stouffer's. Listen, I live for Stouffer's. That's why I fat. Stouffer's. Stouffer's is why I fat. Stouffer's macaroni and cheese and a glass of wine. Listen, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. So, I ain't gonna lie. My mama did not like this about me. A lot of people in my life do not like this about me. But I'm a plate-licking bitch, okay? My name is Ebony Walker, and I lick plates. When I'm finished with my food, I lick my plate. I always do it. I don't care. If that's your problem, if you got a problem with it, that's your problem. That's not my problem. I lick my plate. My mom used to get so fucking mad. Like, bitch, you not eat, like, you, listen. Men I have dated cannot stand this shit. I can't help it. I lick my plate. I've been doing it since I was like 6 years old. Okay? Listen, I lick my plate when I die. Cause this shit ain't just good as a bitch. Okay. So this is just my toxic flow. As I lick my fucking plate, it's a toxic flow. I'm working on it. No, I'm not. I'm not working on it at all. Because I lick my fucking plate when I'm finished. It's just something I do. If people are around, I wait, till they ain't looking. And then I be like. But, listen. I like to lick my plate. I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be judged. Y'all tuning into the Betty Show because y'all my friends. At least on Facebook. So don't be judging me because I lick my plate. Ask people who know me. That's what something I do. And I didn't want y'all to be exposed to this today, but I didn't realize that the Stouffer's mac was about. Listen, it's a little bit of cheese. It's a little bit. Listen, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Why am I like this? I don't know. Girl, I got teeth, right? So I'm gonna get this fucking cheese. Hold on. Okay. Just my business. It's my thing. It's my toxic flaw. It's not your toxic flaw. It's my toxic flaw. So my business. I lick my plate. I do. And I be trying to hide it. But I'm done with hiding. Because see, I'm not going into 2020 hiding things about myself. When I want to lick my plate, bitch, I'm going to lick the bitch. Okay? I be having food in my face after I eat. I be having food in my titty. Sometimes I get home at the end of the night after going to eat some shit, and then I go look and take my bra off and all kind of shit, chicken, like be falling out. I like to eat. So that's what we're going to talk about on the Betty Show today. I like to eat. I like to eat. That's why I be struggling with my weight. That's why sometimes you catch me, I'm 160 pounds, look like I'm about to fall over like a lollipop. My baby daddy used to say, you look like a fucking lollipop. All head and no body. And then sometimes I look like a motherfucking beach whale. It's just, listen, I like to eat. And the only reason why I don't eat sometimes is anxiety and shit. And bipolar mania. And that shit steals my appetite. But if the bipolar mania don't got my appetite, bitch. Listen. Listen. If the bipolar mania don't got my appetite, I'm about to eat the plate pussy. Okay? I'm about to eat the plate pussy. Like, that's what I do. I'm sorry. And so, we're going to leave that alone. All right, let's move on. Welcome to the Betty Show, y'all. I'm so glad y'all joined me. You know, I had a little bit of wine, and I hope that that's okay with y'all. I'm going to continue to drink the wine in my hotel, okay? So, mind your business. But, okay, the battery only got 20%, so this can't be a long episode. Welcome to the Betty Show. I'm glad y'all here. Thank you. I'm sorry I had to, fuck that lasagna up in your face. I'm sorry. It had to happen because I was hungry and I was going to do the Betty Show at 8:15. But then I said, son, beloved son, cook me something to eat. And that man, he didn't have a lasagna, a Stouffer's lasagna. Listen, he handed me the shit. It was piping hot. The first bite, it burned my tongue. My tongue was burnt. I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my lamb lashes on, okay? Because that's going to take me 2 hours. And then when I'm done with that, I'll eat the food because it should be cool by then. And that's what happened. I said 8:15. The man make me the food. The shit burned up my tongue. So I took a few minutes to put these lashes on. And how I did, y'all? I did good. I got them even today. And it's all laying down. And there's one side ain't stick up. Like usually, like last night, child, one side been stuck up. Two sides, these two sides been just flapping in the wind. But them bitches on tonight. So I don't care what y'all say about people, drunk people. Guess what? Drunk people, I just learned something. I put my lashes on better when I drunk. That's what I just learned. So that's your first thing for the Betty Show. I can't ever get these motherfucking lashes on, okay? I always thought that I need my nails to get the lashes because when I got my long, pointy, stiletto nails, them lashes be boop, boop. But I took my nails off the other night, child. It was a process. It was a long process, and he fuck up. Look how I fuck up the nail, y'all. Oh, Lord. It's so, like, listen, my nails was this long. But by the time I done raggy off them damn press-ons, child, it took all the nail. I got one nail that hung on. Just one hung on. The rest of them should get ripped. We'll talk about it later. But I guess I don't need my nails to put my lashes on. That's what I learned today because these shit came out. Okay. Oh. And yeah, that's the ring light. That's why I look so pretty. Of course, you got to have a ring light. We can talk about that later. But if y'all going to be doing these lives and shit, that's another problem to get on my nerve with y'all lives. Why y'all lives be so black? Okay, we can't see y'all because y'all dark skin. I'm dark skin too. Listen, I'm black as hell. Like, that's how I like it. Listen, black, okay? Coochie purple. Like, that's how black I is. And that's not a problem. But when I do the live, I realize that, bitch, you black. So I do a ring light. I do a live. I got lights all about this, bitch. Matter of fact, fuck y'all niggas. Oh, this one ain't come on. We'll talk about it later. The Betty Show today. I wanted to dedicate to whatever y'all had to say. And what I'm going to do now is if my person that I don't want to tell y'all that's my son because I don't want y'all to realize that I be talking like this all in front of my son. Please go get my glasses because I can't see. For the Betty Show tonight, I figured I'm going to give y'all the floor because I be talking all the time. Y'all know I talk. And the one cool thing about me is I don't mind what I say out my mouth. So, for the first episode of the Betty Show, something I've been thinking about bringing y'all for the longest and trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. I realized I'm going to just do these lives. And when I call it the Betty Show, it's the Betty Show. When I call it Address It, it's Address It. When I call it, God damn it, I feel like having a bipolar meltdown on Facebook, then that's what the hell it is too. Y'all just have to get in line and enjoy. That's all I can say. Because I know a lot of these times I be posting these things and y'all be thinking, oh my gosh, she's so crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. And I feel like y'all be thinking that shit funny, and it's not. Because like literally, I talk to a therapist and a psychiatrist. The therapist twice a month, the psychiatrist once a month. That's how crazy. So, yes, I'm crazy. Like, it's not really a joke. It's the truth. Why y'all think this ponytail looks so fool? Like, normal people don't put ponytails in their hair like this. So, but the point about that is not to say that, oh, I'm so crazy. I'm just as crazy as the rest of y'all. Because guess what? I got the same motherfucking problems that y'all got. Now, I'm going to go to these messages and things and see what y'all got to say. Because I want to answer some questions. But like, yes, Sophia, Nicole, real life crazy. Like, what do I have to do to tell you? Like a bitch fool out of she mind. And I just live in my life and I don't have no problem with it. I really don't have no problem with living the way I want to live. It's really just, you know, everybody thinking like something wrong with a bitch being crazy. There's nothing wrong with crazy people. It's only wrong when crazy people are suicidal. That's when it's wrong. Other than that, if we ain't suicidal, just let us flip up in the chair and shit. Just let us take half-naked pictures and put it on Facebook sometimes. And then when people come in our inbox talking about thirst trap, curse them out. That's what I do. Listen, I be posting all kind of shit because that's how I feel at the moment. And then when the mans come in the inbox talking about, oh yeah, bitch, let me eat your pussy. I'd be like, fuck you, nigga. You better show me some respect. What a CK. Like, you know, I can't really explain it. It's just what crazy people do. So, speaking of that, I know a subject I can talk about today. Let's talk about Sagittariuses. Because that's my sign. I'm a Sagittarius. There are many famous Sagittarii. Okay? Or Sagittariuses. I don't know how they decide to say it. But there are many famous ones. I'm going to name some. Yeah, it be thirst trap. It be thirst trap. I be thirst trapping, Brian Simmons. I be thirst trapping. But when I do the thirst trap, it's not like I'm like, oh, I could post this picture so y'all niggas will. Like, that's not the point. The point be like, oh, I feel real sexy right now, so I have to do this. And then when motherfucker come in my inbox, I'd be like, how dare you disrespect me? Listen, that's what it is. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Let's talk about relationships and mans. Let's talk about being single. Because, see, I know a lot about that shit. I know a whole lot about that. Y'all forgive me. I had put some concealer on, right, to make the middle of my face look a little lighter. But I realized, like, I had put none up here. So I'm still my natural reddish brown color right here. And then a yellow right here. Mind your business. Okay, this makeup shit is a whole thing. Okay, I didn't feel like doing a full beat like I had did last night. I was like, I'm going to just conceal around my eyes a little bit. You know, and just lighten this part up. So when the light hit me, I could be like, Wendy Williams, you know. That's what them people do. Let me tell you what the artists do on TV. They just be lightening up in here. Up in here. Okay? Because the light works very well if this area is a little lighter. So, boom, I just dropped another gem on y'all to y'all. You never know. You're welcome. You're welcome. Cash App is $ Ebony Solutions, bitch. Because I just gave you something. So, pay me. All right? Oh, okay. So, that's what I had did. But I had realized I put it around here. And around here, and I'll go up this side a little bit. But then I always make sure to put the concealer right here, too, to bring it full circle. But I had realized that I had put it right here, and I ain't going up no further. So you see a bitch yellow, and then just regular old black acne skin right here. Mind your business. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, we was going to talk about dating and being single and Sagittariuses. That's the subject for the first episode of the Betty Show. So I'm open to y'all questions. I'm trying to wipe off my glasses so I can read. Please put your questions in the comments. Y'all know I don't really have nothing to talk about today. I just had drank 3 glasses of wine and was like, it's time to go live. That's what happened. And so here I am. So y'all lead the conversation. I mean, I'm going to lead the conversation. I'm going to lead the conversation because it's my life. Like, I'm in charge. But you know, and I have I'm a control freak. If y'all didn't know, I'm a control freak. I have to be in control. That's my life. So I'm a lead. But, you know, y'all can go ahead and ask some questions. And I promise I will answer them. One of the best things about me is You can ask me pretty much anything, and I will answer all live up on this Facebook Live in front of everybody. And then when I watch it later and I find that I embarrass myself, I might delete it. I told y'all I'm real life crazy. So that's what be happening. Because sometimes I'd be like, oh, damn, I had to tell him that. I didn't mean to tell him the pussy was a geyser. But I had to delete that one when I had told you the pussy was a geyser. Because I was like, well, the rest of the shit been funny, so maybe they'll just forget that part and not inbox me about it, about the geyser. But I have gotten plenty of inboxes about the geyser, okay? And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. The guys ain't shooting a long-ass motherfucking time. Ain't shoot. It don't shoot. So, single life. That's what we talking about. Answer y'all questions. Ask me y'all questions. I'll get on there whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and read. Is our Sag is always crazy? Brian Simmons asks, is our Sag is always crazy? Yes, Brian. Don't you know that? Yes, we always crazy. Yes, always. Even when I feel good, I crazy. All right, I'm going to go back down here and see what else, if anybody had any questions. Who's else a Sag? Okay, yes, Brian's a Sag. Who is this? Sophia Nicole. What is that? Pisces or Libra? Sophia Nicole. Sophia Nicole, are you a Pisces or a Libra girl? Because let me tell you something. If you're a Libra, I think that was the Libra sign. I love Libras. My son's a Libra. My best friend since 6th grade until we have stopped being friends like a year ago is a Libra. Libras are great. Y'all just don't ever want to make up y'all goddamn mind, and that's the only thing that get on my nerve. But y'all, like, y'all don't ever want to make up y'all goddamn mind. Like, make up your mind, Libra. Do you want goddamn RBs or Wendy's? Like, both gotta ease. Choose one. Oh, that's a Leo sign. Oh, a Leo, the lion. My sister is a Libra, and Leo, and I love them too. Now I'm gonna tell you what I don't like about Leo. Since we talking about signs all of a sudden, I don't like Leo because sometimes I love Leos. My sister's a Leo. What I don't like about Leos is Leos are not good, and maybe this might help you and bless you, Sophia. Leos ain't that good at making the best choices for themselves, because Leos be so concerned with the image and the outward appearance that sometimes they will make bad choices for themselves, particularly romantically. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm telling y'all this, because back when I was in Charlotte and I was a lesbian, okay, when I was in Charlotte, I was in Charlotte for 2 years, and I had spent like one of them 2 years I was just a straight lesbian, y'all. I was a lesbian. I was like, you know what, I'm in Charlotte, nobody here that know me, and the people here that do know me, they gay too, so I'm fine. And I was in Charlotte, child, being a lesbian child. And I had fell in love with this Leo girl. She was sickening as fuck. But she was like chasing this other girl that was not going to be as loving to her as I was going to be. And it's the fact that I didn't like that you had chased that girl, because, bitch, I done sat my son down and told my son, look, mommy may be a lesbian. I had a talk with him. He's like 9 years old. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, what now, bitch? I'm like, Jonah, we need to talk, because I don't want things to be weird if mommy comes home with a woman. And so I think mommy is a lesbian. Do you know what a lesbian is? He's like, please get out of my face. I'm very uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, well, listen. I'm just telling you because, I've been dating these girls, and I'm going to have to bring one home, child, and I don't want it to be uncomfortable. And so that's what happened. But, when I was a lesbian, I had talked to this Leo girl, and I was very upset with her. And then so basically, I'm going to tell you why I know so much about signs, and this is going to embarrass myself. But y'all weird as me, too. Y'all all weird, too, so I don't feel bad about saying this. I know a lot about signs because every single time I date a person, I ask them what their sign is, and then I go research all about it. I know it's fucked up. I know. But it's something I do. Like, what is your sign? Oh, they be like Cancer. I be like, oh, Lord. Here you go with this whining, crying shit. Like, here you go. You want me to love you so hard, but you don't got to love me that hard. But I must love you. Like, Cancers, I can't. I'll kill him. I'll kill him dead. Like, I can't. Y'all too emotional, Cancers. And y'all want to be loved and put on this pedestal and treated so special, but y'all don't do that to other people. And that's not fair. Y'all, if you want me to treat you like a king, Cancer, or a queen, like when I was gay, then treat me like a queen, bitch. Because we get together. You the queen and I the queen. We two queens. So, okay. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject. Why did I start talking about being gay? Oh, well, we can talk about that thing. I used to be gay. And I was delivered, by Jesus Christ. And let me see. Listen, I done had too much wine. Shanae say, don't do cancers. Y'all do laugh hard. But cancers have a very funny way of showing it. That's what I don't like about cancers. Y'all need so much outward expression of love towards y'all, but y'all suck at giving that to other people. But what I will say about a cancer is the cancer will come the fuck through when it's time to come through. They ain't about to do all that lovey-dovey shit. Oh, Lord, the wine got me now. Hiccuping now. Yeah, listen. You know I drank on the wine when I started hiccuping. Child, listen, let me tell you what I drinking. This is like my very favorite wine in the whole world. And it's a man that I had dated a few years ago. He's a good man, y'all, but I scared him away being crazy. Most of the men that I date, I scared away being crazy. This man was so good to me, child. He gave me one of the best birthdays that I ever had, child. And I just was like, nah, get away, nah, I crazy. I'm not sure you love me enough. And I scared him away, child. And, he barely don't want to talk to me no more, but he still support me in the background. So, but he had introduced me to this wine on my birthday a few years ago, and this is my fucking wine. Like, I drink all kind of red wine. I'm a red wine, bitter. I need a dry, bitter red wine, okay? Because what y'all don't know about bitter wine, because I know y'all love, Stella and Moscato and them nasty sweet shit. Like, I know y'all like them shit. But what y'all need to learn about wine is, first of all, it's a refined palate that drink wine. And second of all, after you continue to drink it, it starts to get sweeter on your palate. It's your palate getting used to it. And the second thing, let me show you how to drink wines while we're on the subject. This is how you drink wine, real quick. Intermission, real quick. You take a little sip, right? First of all, you swirl it. Why are you swirling the wine? You're swirling the wine because you're letting the aromas and the different things that they have mixed up in the wine, like the cedar and the chocolate and the blah, 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 the cocoa. You're letting that shit marinate. So you swirl it. Swirl it. Then you take a little sip, right? And then when you take the sip, you swish. You want to let the wine hit all parts of your palate, because that's waking up your taste buds. Like, oh, okay, wine now. So that's what you do. And then you swish, and then you swallow. Or you spit if you whack. But I ain't spitting. I don't spit. I don't spit when it comes to wine. But I'm going to tell y'all, I ain't even going to act cute with y'all. I do spit when it comes to other things. Like, first of all, y'all niggas eat meat. I ain't never had none that tastes good from a nigga who ate meat. Y'all eat meat and that should be salty and taut and strong. Swallow. Man, I spit this shit in your face. Swallow. I will spit this shit on your stomach. Don't play with me. Like, I'm crazy. I already told y'all that at the beginning of the live. Alright, so anyway, that's how you drink wine. Like a vampire, child. It's blood. But anyway, we talking about Sagittarius and crazy people and being single. And I want to talk to y'all about being single because I have been single for like 32 years. And I'm 33. So, I'm so glad, Shanae, you my friend. And y'all know my hair been bad. Hi, Tyler. What's up? Tyler, I'm so glad you're here because now I have the opportunity to laugh about something from 3 weeks ago about you. Stay out them gal DM, Tyler. First of all, Tyler is a good friend. I know Tyler a long time since school. Tyler Richardson, Beach Boy. That man is the man. He a cool ass dude. I love you. I'm so glad you tuning in, Tyler. I thought that but right had that boy damn cloud you for going in them girls DM. First of all, Tyler, shoot your motherfucking shot. Okay? Shoot your shot. That don't mean, it's always gonna get accepted. It's always gonna land in the hoop. But shoot that shit. Because Tyler's a good people. Y'all know Tyler, Beach Boy, that nigga good people. That's my good friend. Thank you for the support. Because one thing I can say, damn it, Tyler, is, I talked a lot of shit about Solid Green and the lack thereof of support because I'm friendly and I expected y'all to support me a little bit more. But y'all do support me, and the ones who support, they show that love. So thank you. I'm glad you're here. Tyler, you know my hair bad. You know me long, long, long time. E bad. So, anyway, we talking about Sagittarius. We not talking about Cancers, y'all whiny. I would like y'all to, ask me some questions because I don't really have no course or direction for this live. I literally just had like 3 glasses of wine and I was like, it's time to go live. Right now. I'm going to throw a ponytail in my hair and I'm going to put my motherfucking lashes on. And then we're going live. Oh, look, I got the drunk eyes. Oh, it's drunk eyes now. It's okay. But I'm a Sagittarius, y'all, and we are the best sign in the world. Period. Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius. Miley Cyrus is a Sagittarius. okay? Because you good, bro? You all right? You make me sad. You good? I thought you was about to slide all the way to that side of the room. I'm glad you caught yourself. Might sound fool. And that's the problem, y'all. Because, see, I'm crazy, and then I had these crazy churn. Or this one crazy child. And we can talk about that, too. I want some more churn. And I be saying that all the time. Like, why do I want some more churn? Because, first of all, little do y'all know, I'm very good with children. And I love them. Like, put me in a room with 10 fucking kids, and a bitch is in heaven. I'm at home. I'm at home. We about to sing songs, okay? We about to sing songs. We about to hold hands. We about to ring around the fucking rosy all day long. I worked in daycare for like 4 years, y'all. And like the main age group I had was 3-year-olds. And when I was working with them 3-year-olds, that is what I found myself, child. I found myself. I love 3-year-olds. Like, them niggas down for the bullshit. And what I like about 3-year-olds is they will tell you straight up, Miss Emily, I got to boo-boo. Thank you. Me too, bitch. Me too. Like, let's go to the bathroom. You go in that little short toilet. I go in the tall toilet. Let's get it done. Like, I love children. I love children for their rawness and their realness and that they don't hide the shit. What I love about that age group of like 3 years old is it's before their family has gotten to them and kind of molded them to not express themselves. Like at 3 years old, nothing the family is telling them about, being polite is really sticking yet. So them boys exactly who the hell they is. And, I realized that I will always be 3 years old on the inside because that's how I am. Listen, I don't have time for all that bullshit. I got to nanny. Just like a 3-year-old. Like, that's me. I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to hope that y'all going to accommodate me. Okay? I'm like a 3-year-old. I'm not going to shit myself. But I would like to just, express how I'm feeling at all times and expect to be helped with how I'm feeling. And that's what I like about 3-year-olds. Like, them niggas straight up. Like, Miss Amity, my mom spanked me last night. She said I was bad. Like, them boys to come to school and tell me the craziest shit. And I just be like, for real, what did you do? I didn't do nothing, you sure? Well, Miss Amity, I had pulled the cat's tail. You did the cat. Like, listen, I have a whole 3-hour conversation with a 3-year-old. And, like, we both are better when we came out of it. That's another subject. We was talking about relationships and signs. I'm going to put my glasses on, y'all, because I think y'all seeing stuff, but I can't see it because I'm blind. So I got to put my glasses on to read these shit. CMOS advertising. Okay, Ralph, let's all agree. I'll back up about that because no, I can't help you with that because I don't know shit about CMOS. But what I can do with the CMOS advertising, my bad, real quick, Terrell, is look up a girl. I'm friends with her on Facebook. Her name is Renee Reed. Renee Reed advertises CMOS, and she actually talks about the benefits of CMOS. Even if you don't ask her directly to help you with that, you can at least go to her page and see how she advertises it, because I'm actually about to get into some motherfucking CMOS because, first of all, Renee Reed is gorgeous, and her skin is, like, beautiful. And I saw something on her post just today where she said, her skin look like that because she fuck with that CMOS. So, Renee Reed, R-E-N-E-E, Reed, R-E-I-D, check her out. So that's what I'm going to do for you. Because I don't know much about CMOS, but I know somebody who do. See? And that's why I'm so important for y'all. Because some things I don't know. I don't know everything. I mean, I know almost everything, but I don't know everything. But if I don't know it, I know somebody who know all about it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll out. So Shanae Brown say, what do you feel is one attribute you're looking for in someone? Ooh, I like that. Oh, yay. And thank you, Brian. I am going to keep doing my shit. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. I'm glad you got it. Okay. So, an attribute that I'm looking for somebody. Honest to goodness for me, because, sometimes I'm a lesbian, sometimes I'm not. I really need somebody who is just about at least, I need you to be half as crazy as me, or else you're not going to get me. Like, my whole life I've been very perpetually single for a long time. Just be single as fuck. Okay? I find these men, they're always intrigued. They be like, ooh, look at your ninny. Ooh, look at you. I don't mind your little flat bunky. They say these things and I be like, oh, okay, well, let's go to date. And then you know, a few days in, they be like, bitch, you crazy. Don't ever call me again. It happens all the time. It happens all the time to me, y'all. It's very hurtful. It's very hurtful how these niggas just be ghosting me after like 2-3 dates. And I be like, I think we're friends. Like, you know, we had a great time. And I never hear from them again. Okay, so that has led me to believe or understand that somebody got to kind of meet me mindfully, like in the mind. For me, it's all mind. You got to be at least half as fool as me, or you're not going to like me long term, and you're not going to fully understand me if you're not half as crazy as me. Because see, the things I do is going to drive you crazy. It's going to make you crazy unless you understand. Examples, you know, I nasty. I'm very fucking nasty. Like, and I'm not talking about sexually. I'm not. I'm just going to be real with y'all. I'm not talking about sexually. Like, I'm gross. Like, if your friend got into a bicycle accident and, like, fuck up their leg and broke and the bone came out, I want to see the pictures. That's how nasty I am. Like, I want to see them and let's look at them together. Like, I'm weird like that. If you dig up in your ears and pull some fool shit out, I want to see it. I know it's weird. I don't want to touch it. Please don't put it by me because I'm going to throw up. But I want to see it. Like, I'm a pimple popper. Like, if you got a big nasty pimple, I'm going to bust that shit like I'm nasty. And I know that's a turn off for a lot of people. It is. I'm sorry. Like, I like weird things. I'm a weirdo. So, you got to be half as crazy as me, or I'm going to get on your nerve, because I'm not looking for that person to be like, ew, why you looking at my friend mess up leg from his accident? I want that nigga who gonna be like, oh my God, look at that shit. You can see bone. Like, you see that shit, nigga? You see that bone, nigga? Like, oh my God. Like, that's what I need. You gotta match me, okay? And also, since we say a match, you also gotta be able to match me on them other shit too. If I roll a blunt, I need you to roll one too. Because first of all, I ain't even gonna roll no blunt. I want to smoke all your weed first. And then I will present the weed that I have gotten from my sources. Like, because this is mine. And when I go home, I'm going to need it. And so when I come hang with you, I really like to smoke up niggas' weed. That's another reason why they don't like me. Because they realize I don't smoke up all that weed and they ain't get no pussy yet. It happens all the time. I don't smoke up all your weed and I don't give you no pussy. It happens all the time. But it's like, nigga, if you would just let me smoke it, and, you know, we could just smoke this weed together for a little while, you know, after a while, I might. But, you know, I'm going to first smoke it out. Okay, so I need a person who is just as crazy as me. I need a man who is not going to judge me. Because, listen, let me tell y'all something about bitches like me who like this red wine, this bitter red wine. It make your mouth stink. You smell like old man, old drunk man. My baby daddy loved that shit. This drunk ass. He used to love that shit like, your mouth smell like an old man. Like, nigga, get in this bed. Fool, okay? But the good thing about crazy people like myself is there will never be a dull moment with me. Ever. Like, I am lots of fun. I am just this amp pretty much all the time. The only time I'm not is like if I'm tired, and then I would appreciate that respect of, can I sleep? Can I chill? Can I sit here and crochet a goddamn blanket? Speaking of, I'm working on one right now. Shit. While we on the Betty show. The purpose of these shows and stuff is to introduce y'all to me a little bit. And y'all don't know me because I'm a very multifaceted person. And something else, one of my other hobbies besides rap, besides cleaning houses, besides motherfucking writing, besides poetry, besides all these other shit I do, besides tennis, besides looking at weird pictures of mangled bodies and shit. I also go on YouTube and watch Dr. Pimple Popper videos, y'all. That's how gross I am. They will ruin your life if you're not a gross person. And sometimes I watch them shit and have to stop because I'm about to throw up. But, like, I like that shit. Like, I like to be excited. I like to be scared. Like, I love scary movies. And am I the type who are good at watching them? Who is good at watching them? No, I'm not. I'm going to be scared. I'm going to need to put my face in your chest. But I'm not going to want to stop watching. And something else I do is crochet. I crochet. And I have learned via the wonderful world of YouTube the basket stitch. My son say it look like a basket weave, but I don't see it yet. I just can't see it. He says one side looks more like a basket weave than the other side, but Anyway, it's the new stitch I learned for crochet, y'all. I'm learning new stitches. I done learned a seashell pattern. And now I'm learning this basket weave. Because I'm multifaceted. And because I'm multifaceted, because I have so many interests, because I have so many talents, and because, quite frankly, and I'm not trying to be funny or cute or act like I'm all that, I'm literally good at everything I do. If you teach me something, I'm going to master that shit in a short amount of time. That's just my personality. I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. Actually, I'm a master of all them shit. Because I'm just one of those people who is good at everything they do. And that is what has hindered my process so much in trying to figure out what the hell I want to do with my life, because it's just like everything I do, I'm good at. So how the fuck do I choose? I like all these shit. I'm having a good time. Crochet, it's beautiful. I just learned a new fucking stitch. Okay? So like, I'm one of those people, but it's hard. It's hard to be a person who's like literally good at everything. It's hard to be a person who's ADD because my attention is just very short. And that's another reason why I'm single. Since we talk about relationships, I'm also single because I have a very short attention span. Okay? And, you know, after you get boring, like, I'm out. I'm out. You boring. All we do is watch Netflix together and drink together and get high together. Nigga, I'm bored. You know, like, I'm bored. Nigga, do you know how many things I can do? Like, I can paint. You know how many niggas I done paint and sip with? I done set up a whole paint and sip with? Like, listen, listen, when I was in Charlotte, okay, I told you I was gay for the first year. But the second year, I had gone back straight. And when I had gone back straight, I had started entertaining these mans. And, child, I was setting up the best dates for these mans, child. These mans, they're just so lucky to have me. Like, one man that I've been talking to in Charlotte, I damn set up a paint and sip because he said he ain't never been to a paint and sip. And I'm like, bitch, I got easels, I got canvases, I got paint, and I got wine. Come to my house and we'll paint and sip your ass all the way down. And then, you know, when you finish, I might, for the paint and sip, child, I might, for the paint and sip, child. Did I? The world may never know. But, I did. Okay, I did. But, oh, God, he was bald, y'all. You love a bald man. Anybody know about a bald man? Let me tell you about a bald man. I like bald men. Now, they ain't my favorite because sometimes, you know, men be going bald and he got a peanut head, and I don't really like that little peanut head shit because it's like, man, your head look little. But if they got a good size head and they bald, that is like, listen, that shit nice. Especially when they are downstairs in certain places, child, and you can just rub the hand on the peanut. Okay, listen, like, nigga, I love a ball. I mean, listen, you fucking bitch, your head, yes, like ballman, yes. Okay, so that's a whole other subject. But this is what I'm going to do because the situation is critical. And, oh, shit. How I mess up the stitch. Talking to y'all. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I messed it up. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all don't care nothing about my shit. It's supposed to be 4 on the back, 4 on the front, and that's how you get to... All right, I shouldn't do this while I'm doing the live. Because y'all done mess up my goddamn stitch. So I'm going to do this later because I'm drunk. And see my hair go different ways. I'm going to go back to the questions. Y'all got any other questions? Because like I told y'all, I don't got nothing to talk about it. I'm just going live to talk about whatever. And, you know, I want to talk about relationships and being single and why I'm single and give y'all all the reasons. But I'm single, as I already told y'all, because I nasty, because I like to look at weird pictures. I like to see that picture of when your dad was in the hospital and got his brain cut out for a tumor. Listen, I'm all on it. You got 6 pictures of that shit? Like, this me. Show me. Like, you know, people find that weird. And, you know, I am also single because... you know, I don't hold my tongue. And it's not that I be trying to talk shit. That's the thing that get on my nerves the most about people. Like, I don't never be trying to talk shit, y'all. I swear. I just be, like, literally, as I'm thinking the thought, it's coming out of my mouth. And I can't help that. As I'm thinking thoughts, the shit be coming straight out of my mouth. And I'm always putting my foot in my mouth. And people be like, wow, that's how you feel? And it's like, I mean, yeah, at this moment. But, like, I love you. Why don't you understand it? Can we go home and make love? And you can forget about the fact that I had just said you were stupid. Because you do be stupid sometimes. But that don't mean I don't love you. Like, that be my problem with people. Like, I can say the worst things. And people take it so personally. Like, Yes, you are dumb, but I did not mean that I don't love you no more. I just had need you to know that you are dumb. You had said some dumb shit. And so, nigga, you dumb. Now let's go get some chicken. But see, the niggas don't ever want to get to the let's go get some chicken part. Once I call him dumb, now I think I all that. Now I think I this, and and it's just like, oh God, well just leave. Like I don't have a problem with that. Like I don't have a problem with that. Bye. Like if you really think that I'm so hateful, then go. I'm also single because I also feel like, I'm getting a little, I 33. I ain't no spring chicken no more. Now, granted, I'm not a spring chicken, but black eye. I mean, I don't got to talk to y'all, but I mean, just so y'all know, black eye, the other leg do the same thing. But, so I am a spring chicken, but I am 33. I'm also single because I be choosing the wrong man, y'all. I don't know how to pick them. I got a lot of friends, y'all, who are married and like booed up, and they have like the best man. One friend of mine, we used to work together, and she's also a client, and her man is like so perfect. And every time I clean her house, I'd be like, "Girl, your man, like he's just awesome. I love him." Like, for real. And, like, we always joke about the fact that she always says, I lucked out with him. But me knowing her, it's like, no, you're just a good judgment of character. And you knew how to pick him. See me? I am not. Like, if you're fun and you're funny and you can read, then, like, I'm cool. Like, let's go have fun. Like, if you're funny, and you can read, I'm straight. And that be my problem. My friends always tell me, like, oh, your standards is way too low. And that's why I always end up with junkies. That's another reason why I'm single. For some reason, I always be dating these, like, junkie ass niggas. I'm not trying to be funny. But my last couple friends was, like, straight junkies. And I don't know why I be so in love with these junkies. Listen, them niggas like to pop pill and shit. And I can't stand it. And I be talking to them like, you need to stop eating all that Molly. But man, when you eat the Molly, like, listen, when you eat the Molly, nigga, when you eat the Molly, nigga, when you eat the Molly, when you eat the Molly. But listen, I gotta stop that because I'm getting older. I'm 33. It's not funny no more. Like, it's not cute. Like, that's another thing we can talk about since we're talking about being single and relationships and stuff. A big problem with the single and relationship stuff is the fact that, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because I'm on the live and it's my mouth and I can say what I want. But one big problem, yes, I have a problem with dating these niggas on drugs. That's one of my problems. Real talk. I like to date dudes who be on drugs. And no, not crack. I don't be dating crackheads. But like, I don't think y'all realize that Mollies and beans and grips that y'all call candy and bean and them shit is drugs. Like, they're drugs. Them grips got heroin and crack and all kinds of things in them. Okay? And no, I'm not going to eat them shit with you. But you eat it and then beat this shit up. Okay? You eat that gripper and you beat this shit like you beating a fucking drum in an African band, bitch. And that's my problem. Another reason why I'm single is because I will overlook a lot of shit for some good. Like, a lot. Like, listen, all you do is eat the Molly and work a fucking, job in the kitchen cooking all day and barely got enough because all your baby mamas take all the money. Listen, that's okay. I got a place right here for you. Honey, how much money do you need? Do you need $20 to get to work in an Uber? Like, listen, I had to do that today and look, the shit was so good. Listen, I'm an Uber and that nigga back and forth to work. Like, I'm looking for the fucking gripper for him. Find your grips. Find your beans. Okay? Find them. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and drink my red wine. You find your grips. Okay? And you get here at 8:30 p.m. sharp. Okay? Okay? Like, another reason why I'm single. And that's another reason why, I'm not mad at me for it. I'm mad at y'all. Because it's y'all mans who sit around and eat all them shit. And like, on a serious note, I'm going to get serious on y'all. On a most serious note about that, it's really not funny because, I'm from James Island, as y'all know. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm not going to call no fucking names. But I was very surprised when I moved out to North Charleston and found out that so many men in North Charleston were fucking with them grips like that. And then I go back home to James Island and see that, oh my God, my niggas on them shit too. That was hurtful for me. Like, I did not enjoy seeing, like, because my thing is, it's not no, them boy who eat grip, they don't just eat it on the weekend. Okay? That's how you know it's a drug. They don't just eat it on the weekend. They don't just eat it on Tuesday nights, child. They eat them shit whenever they can get their fucking hands on it. And a big thing about drug dealing and doing drugs and eating drugs is a lot of these niggas out here, and especially, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it. A lot of these things, is a lot of dudes. I'm going to tell y'all something that I finally learned, and it took me like years of my life to finally learn and accept this. Your average drug dealer is a dope head. Okay? He's a dope boy because he's a dope head. And the reason why he stays in the game and doesn't want to get out the game is because the game grants him access to his dope of choice. Did y'all know that? Like, a lot of these niggas like to, I fucking sell pills. Yeah, you sell them because you eat them too. And so you need to make sure you have them. So what's one way to make sure you got a good stock of pills all the time? I sell them. Yeah, but you eat them shit too. And like, it's something that actually is absolutely heavy on my heart because I'm kind of being funny about it, but it's not really that funny because, like I said, that's another reason why I'm single, because I love black men. I'm gonna tell y'all this about me. I love black men, period. I don't care. Listen, what a boy named is John Mayer who sings Daughters, Daughters, be good to you. I used to love him. I was in love with him. I was in love with all the white boys back in the day. I used to be a white boy lover. Backstreet Boys, like, listen, loved him. But John Mayer, I used to be like low-key in love with him until he made a public comment that his penis was a white supremacist. He said that. In other words, he only liked white women. So that's why I don't feel bad when I say, listen, I prefer black men. Okay, Delroy, I got a request to join the video, y'all. Y'all, should I do it? Y'all know Delroy Flood. I'm going to let him join this video. If he says something crazy, I'm going to damn cancel him. Video, Delroy, say what you got to say. Let's talk. I don't know you, but I'm going to approve you to join the video. Facebook see adding you now. Hold up. Let me get a little bit of power, child, because y'all know how iPhone be tripping. And iPhone be fucking tripping. Like, bitch, I know you just was on 100%. So let's see if he came in. He ain't come in. He's scared. Oh, wow. He disappeared. How you asked to join the video and he ain't come in, bruh? I've been going to let you in. Yeah, I know, Tanisha. I'm so bad. I'm a squeezer. I am such a squeezer. And like my son, he really has this thing where he be like, Mom, stop. Because I'm the type who I will go in the bathroom and I'll be like, and it's actually an anxiety thing. And y'all know I have BPD, which is borderline personality disorder. Borderline personality disorder does not mean you have split personalities, but I realize that people think that, so I like to play on that, but that's not what it means. It doesn't mean you have split personalities. Borderline personality disorder is actually a disorder that means that your self-esteem is so low that you don't like to be who you are. But we ain't get on that because I'm feeling positive tonight. We're not going to talk about my low self-esteem, child. But yes, the picking, at least the therapist had decided that that is my form of self-harm. I will pick because borderlines have to self-harm in some way. Thank God I'm not a cutter, child, because I've known a couple cutters. I'm not a cutter, but I'm terrible about squeezing, like really, really bad. But I actually prefer to squeeze bumps on everybody else's face. People don't let you do that, so that I got to do my own. Like, I remember somebody, God bless his dead, I used to be friends with, who introduced me to music and helped me a lot with music. One day we was hanging out, and this nigga had a pockmark pimple on his face, like as big as your fucking, like a golf ball. And I was just like, let me at it. You let me at it. And he was like, okay. Y'all, I got a napkin. Because I was like, okay, because you got to think about it. You got to strategize. When that shit big and protruding and you can see the white head on that shit, you got to strategize. Like, hold up. Because my grandma had told me a story years ago. Because my grandma was a face picker. She actually would sit us down on her leg and just go. That's where I got it from. But she had told me a story that she was squeezing her auntie, her mother's sisters, and the lady still living to this day. Her auntie, my grandma was not. But my grandma said she told me a story that she was squeezing one of her auntie pimples one day and it popped and it exploded into her mouth. And I couldn't understand for the life of me why you still pop pimples, bitch. Like, granny, why you still be popping them shit? Because she told me that shit. But ever since she told me that shit, I'm very careful. Like, I can pop them and I'm really good.
Like, y'all niggas be getting them fucking shit on y'all neck when y'all fucking shave and shit. Listen, I know how to get rid of them shit for you. I can get them. It's hard, careful work. I gotta get on that neck, child, and I got a little thing, okay, that's gonna press down and pull all that shit, and I'm gonna make sure the hair come out. If the hair come out, it's gonna go flat. And after I get all the hairs out them little nasty bumps on your neck, I'm gonna sit there and alcohol it down, bitch. Give it about 4 days, and your neck gonna look good as a bitch. I'm very good at popping pimples. But anyway, my friend I used to talk to, God bless his dead, he had a big ass shit on his cheek one day. He had come over to hang out. We supposed to be writing some music together and shit. And he came over and that shit was just like, like, so I was like, bruh, you gonna have to let me pop that shit. Like, I am not gonna be able to write no songs until we pop that shit. My man, L'Oreal. L'Oreal Chisholm said, I'm just worse. So you might want to cover your ears for this part. So anyway, I'm looking at the pimple, and that shit my big as a bitch. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get a napkin and pop this shit for you. And so I said, I'm gonna get a napkin because, like I said, I had to strategize on my grandmother. Told me the story about the shit popping in her mouth, and I was like, okay, no, I can't let that happen. So they do be looking painful, but let me tell y'all, it's such a release when you pop them. So anyway, so my friend that come over, he got a big shit. The shit just staring at me. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get in the house and get a napkin. I'm gonna come back out. I'm about to grab this shit. I go in the house, I get the napkin, right? And I just the napkin on his face, squeeze a little bit, and baya! I felt the shit in the napkin, right? I was like, okay, be good. I'm gonna throw up just talking about it. See, this is my thing. That's why I told you. That's why I'm single. And that's why I'm so weird. I like these shit, but it also grossed me the fuck out. I love scary movies, but I also be scared to death. But I'm very a passionate person, so I like being scared to death. I love being grossed out until I'm about to throw up. Like that, I like that shit, and that's my problem. That's why nobody want to marry me. But anyway, I had grabbed that shit. Cover your ears, L'Oreal, because you ain't like this shit. I grabbed that fucking pimple, and right, and it was like I felt the shit hit the napkin when I squeezed. I pull that shit away. But what had get me was the head was just hanging out the fucking pimple on his face. Like I was like, oh, listen, don't ever ask me to pop another pimple for you again. And I had asked him to pop it. But that shit was the most disgusting thing of my life. But it's one of my best memories. I love that shit. I love the fact that I had snatched that shit and I saw the whole. I can't talk about it no more. The whole shit was gone, but just the low head just been dangling out the empty pimple on his face. And I be like, then he be like, you ain't get all. I be like, listen, you gonna have to finish that yourself. I got the majority of it. You get the napkin, flip that shit over, get the others, and finish it, because I can't do nothing for you no more. I can't do nothing else. I'm gonna throw up. But like, that's just me. That's why I'm single, because I win. And y'all niggas be saying y'all want a weird, yeah, real weird bitch, a green hair bitch, weird or English, you say that, and then y'all get a weird bitch, and then y'all don't like a weird bitch. Then y'all, you nasty, you popping my pimples, why you stick your finger in my boogie, why? Listen, I told you I was weird before we started this whole thing. I told you that. And I had to stick my finger in there because I needed to see what was going on. Because if that shit wasn't stink, we got some problems. I need to make sure it's a low stink. Okay? Because I don't know no straight man who bookie in a low stink if you get the finger in it. Okay? I don't know no straight man. Okay? I only know metro and bisexual and gay men who is stink. If I had put my finger in it and pulled it out and it smelled like roses, bitch, get out of my house. Because I don't trust you no more. You like boys. And I have a problem with that. Not a problem with guys who like boys, but I have a problem with guys who like boys liking me. Man who like man always like me too. Like, listen, I don't know what y'all had thought. And I know that, I book you real flat. But listen, this shit is a woman, okay? All of it, okay? This shit is woman, okay? It's what, listen, this shit is woman. All woman, okay? And so, that be a problem I be having with these men. Because I swear to God, I have literally dated a couple bisexuals, men. And, like, they would never admit they're bisexual, but I know. Because something else about me why I'm single is I'm not a good judge of character exactly, because I don't know how to. Actually, I kind of am a good judge of character. It's just that I don't care. I don't judge people based on the fact that I know you're a piece of shit asshole. I'm not gonna judge you on that. I'm an asshole too. So I don't judge people on that. Wait, what about the bunkie? What do you mean? What about the bunkie? Do we have to? I mean, I had said what I had said. Sometimes, listen, that's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas want a weird chick, and y'all don't really want a weird chick. Y'all want a weird chick until I put my finger in your ass, and now you don't want me no more because you mad, or you had like it and you don't know how to fucking feel. So now, like, listen, y'all niggas. Besides, stop eating them beans and shit. Y'all need to explore y'all sexuality a little bit deeper. I really wish y'all would explore y'all sexuality a little bit deeper because y'all be getting so upset. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some stuff. I don't know. It wasn't me. It was a friend of mine who had been with this man very recently. Not that recently. Like, a little recently though. And everything was going great. And then my friend had, I can't say it. It's too racy. But I'm saying that some men, I wish men were a little bit more. I wish y'all men was a little in tune with y'all sexuality just a little bit more because some of the stuff that I want to do when we get that bed, I need you to be very comfortable in your sexuality before you get with me. Because then I'm going to push you on that line a little bit, okay? I'm going to push you on that line, okay? A little bit. A little bit. I'm going to push you, okay? I don't have a problem with pushing you a little bit. But it's the fact that once y'all get pushed and y'all like it, y'all get mad at me. Why are you mad at me? Because you had like some shit you didn't know you was gonna like. I knew you was gonna like it. That's why I did it. But you mad at me now because I done play you and I no fucking punk. And I didn't say you was a punk. Okay? I didn't say that. I just had said you had like that shit. With your punk ass. And that's why I'm single. Like, for real. Because first of all, it gonna be fun, but I might look at you a little different afterwards and be like, listen, you can't be my husband because you had enjoyed that a little bit too much. And now you might start exploring and trying to find it somewhere else with somebody who's not a female like me. And see, I'm gonna have a problem with that. Because it's like, oh, who else you letting putting your finger in it? Like, I'm gonna be listen, I can't help where my brain gonna go. You not let me do it to you, so you probably gonna let him do it to you too. And so I know you didn't know you had like it, but now I done introduced you to it, and now you're going looking for it elsewhere. And I'm done. I'm done. No. Oh. See, I done turn you out, and now I don't want you no more. But guess what? Y'all niggas do that to us all the time. Y'all turn us out, and then y'all don't want us no more. So what is wrong with me doing that to some men sometimes? I'm gonna introduce you to some shit, nigga. You gonna see some shit. You gonna enjoy some shit that you never thought you was gonna enjoy. And then I'm gonna throw you away because you a faggot. I'm just kidding. I don't do the F word, y'all. I'm totally like gay lives matter. I'm all about it. I support it, but that had come out like I told y'all, my thoughts come out as I'm saying it, and I'm sorry that I use the F word because it is a slur, and I'm not one to use slurs. Okay, except for I say nigga and bitch and pussy and shit like that all the time. But because the homosexual community is so fucking sensitive, we can't say these things that we used to once say freely, and it really didn't have no hate attached to it. It was just the epithet for that person. But since that community has come out with no fuck y'all, we're getting married, and fuck y'all, you better not say nothing bad about me being gay as a fucking pick basket. So we gotta fucking hold our words. And I'm sorry that I said the F word. And I'm sad because I was gonna keep this live up, and now I'm gonna have to delete it because I had said the F word, and I can't have people coming back to me saying, "Remember when you had said the F word?" Because listen, one time that word ruined my whole relationship with a really good friend because I had got pissed off about some shit. That was my good friend, and I had called him that, and that was about it. I feel like our relationship was never the same after that, and we're not friends to this day because I have used that word. So I'm sorry that it came out of my mouth on the live because I was just joking. I was telling jokes, but we know now because of GLAD and gay rights that we can't even joke with these shit no more. And you know what? I'm gonna talk about that for a second because we can't. Because real talk, I really be thinking about it. Like I did a live a couple weeks ago that said I want y'all man to stand up and say y'all bisexual because a lot of y'all is bisexual and I know y'all be lying. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it because whenever I am live, y'all know I say anything about my mouth. And I'm gonna delete it later. But a lot of y'all niggas is like let me tell you about this down low seed on James. That's why I have to go. Listen, y'all is gay. on James Island. And I love y'all to death, but y'all gay as hell. And it's no problem with it. But if the problem is that y'all on the download so hard, okay, that y'all trying to hide it, and this is the thing that really be getting me. Y'all niggas who gay on James Island, first of all, James Island is small. The black community on James Island talk to each other about every fucking thing. Everybody but us. So when y'all niggas be doing that shit, like everybody knows. Y'all the only one thinking nobody know. We all know who's the game dudes of James Island. If you don't know, nigga, message me later and I'll give you some hints. I just kidding. I can do that because I like my life and I don't want to die behind some man's homophobia and sadness of being who he is. So I'm just kidding. I will never out nobody because I had out somebody way back in the day in like 2010 and it was real bad. I had missed out this person all gyms out here. It was a joke. We was all joking around, and it was being very nasty. And their jokes was just hitting and hitting, and my jokes wasn't hitting. Cause see, that's stuff I'm thinking about me is I'm the jokester. If we in the group, it's probably me and a dude, and we go head for head. We go head for head, and the shit gonna be funny as fuck. But I had gone a little too far one day with a whole boy, and I'm like, well, first of all, you gay, and I don't know why you don't know. Everybody don't know that, cause you was gay. It was a joke, but real talk, it wasn't a joke because I knew it in my heart to be true. It's just that I didn't realize when it came out my mouth that, ain't nobody else had know it until I said it. And so because of that, and maybe another situation, I have to be very careful when I talk about gay shit because I have been very offensive when it comes to gay shit in the past. And I feel like, first of all, I told you I used to be a lesbian. So how the hell can I be offensive when it comes to gay shit? I did it before. I did it before. I was gay too. So I feel like when you been gay too, you should be able to say whatever you want to say. But the gay males, okay, they don't like that. They get very upset. They get very upset. They like, hold up, bitch. How the hell you gonna tell them that that's me? Listen, because you just asked me like this, nigga. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. And this is my thing. I love gay guys. They're my favorite people in the world. Like, they're literally my favorite people in the world because they're fun, they're outspoken, they say what they fucking want, and they have a very good fucking eye for fashion, for bullshit. That's one thing I love about gay guys. That boy got that eye, that brain, that discernment for fashion and for bullshit equal. Like, I love that about them. I love them. But, in the past, like I said, I have been very offensive to them. So I always have to kind of watch what I say. And because I have been so friends with so many of them, and I have used a lot of the tricks that they have taught me on straight mans, I got a lot of straight mans mad at me too. But that's another subject. Why y'all mad? Because I just introduced y'all to something y'all knew y'all was gonna like it. I didn't know y'all was gonna like it that fucking much. I didn't mean for you to toot your booty up when I did this shit, nigga. That was on you. But we can talk about that later. Like I just said I was gonna try something and see if you like it. I didn't tell you to like that part was on you. I didn't tell you to do that part. I didn't tell you to do that part, and now you mad at me. Now you mad at me. Now you won't never speak to me again and tell me I can't tell nobody about what we did. Bitch, I'm gonna tell everybody. I gonna be on live. I'm Black Betty, bitch. All I do is talk shit. I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm just kidding. I can tell nobody. And that's the thing. I don't be telling nobody secret, y'all. I'm a good girl. I can tell nobody, but I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy my knowledge of the information. But I really ain't gonna tell nobody. I do a lot of talking, but I talk about my own shit, and I talk about very blanket shit. Like I keep a lot of fucking secrets. A lot. You can trust me, low key. It seems like you can't because I talk a lot, but low key, you can fucking trust me. I can tell nobody because one thing about keeping shit to yourself that I enjoy is it's more enjoyable when you keep shit to yourself, especially if like juicy shit. If have you ever kept a really juicy secret to yourself? It's titillating. Like it's like like all the time. I love that shit. I love doing something that's just between me and a person and I'll never tell nobody. Take it to my grave. Um, yeah. So y'all, I know why I did this live because something wrong with me, but I just I feel like talking and I've been drinking and I was like, I know it live. And I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I went from Sagittarius and Cancers to sticking fingers and bookies. So I think it's time to end the live, y'all. Because y'all ain't been giving me no questions. If y'all don't got no questions, then I would get up out y'all way. And stop talking about this fool shit that I talk about. Why am I always talking about this fool shit? But the wine was good. Y'all was good. I'm glad y'all here. Um, I mean, if y'all got some questions, I won't sign off. I looking. But if nobody got no fucking questions, I can sign off because I don't know what the hell we talking about. No more wine, lady. You right. I need to stop drinking fucking wine. But listen, this is all that's left, and I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. I am. And when I'm done finishing it, y'all, I gotta get back on this computer because first of all, I knew what I want to talk about before I go. So the stimulus. I'm gonna tell y'all this one thing because I'm gonna end up deleting this live because I feel like it was a little racy and I have an image to maintain and that's why I be deleting these lives because I have an image to maintain and I cannot have y'all going out in the world knowing that telling people about these little fucked up shit I be saying on these lives because I be saying fucked up shit because I'm fucked up in the head. But I hope y'all know that since the stimulus is back, this is what you need to do right now. First of all, do not call that tan man lady. Do not call that tan man lady because that bitch don't know nothing that you don't already know. If you need to know how to get the tan mans, message me. I'll tell you how to do it. You don't need to call that tan man's lady because she gonna take $3,000 out your tan man. That's fucking stupid. Get your whole tan mans. You got about this? You want to start one, bitch? Listen, that stimulus, it's time to get our body. And if you don't got about this, listen, call me, consult me. I'll give you some advice on it. I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm not gonna do it for you. Go to sba.gov, goddamn, or might be sba.org, and read around the website till you figure it out. Listen, that's it, man, real easy to get. Okay. And the stimulus I passed, and I really want y'all to get y'all 10 band. Fuck that motherfucking $600. Get your fucking PPP load, bitch. Get your FBA load, bitch. That's the shit. And what y'all need to know, I was just answering some questions about that for somebody the other day. The SBA load, how it works. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how it works. With the stimulus package, they allocate money for small businesses, and so that means that when you go apply for a small business loan, they have downed the credentials that you need to get that loan for the stimulus. See, I can give y'all something useful after all. I ain't gonna just talk about boogers and fucking dicks. I'm gonna give y'all something useful. The stimulus package allocates a certain portion of money for small businesses, and what they do is they downplay the credentials you need to qualify for the loan. So what it means is you're gonna apply for the loan, and if your credit is shit like mine, then most likely they're gonna deny you the SBA loan. But because of the stimulus package, they have allocated 10 fucking bands for you to get as a grant. No, you do not have to pay that shit back. It's a fucking government grant. It's literally free money. Get that shit. Get that shit. Um, don't be on some fraudulent shit. Because I know a lot of people be like, well, what about all the people who get turned in? What about people who get turned in for fraud? I'm going to tell you how the people get turned in for fraud. Haters. Because they got the 10 bands, they didn't have no motherfucking business, and they went and flaunted that shit around like they was fucking stupid. And guess what happened? Somebody, a hater, got mad and reported them to the IRS. How people got fucked up with the 10 bands last stimulus is the same way people get fucked up with DSS and get their churn taken away. Some hater, tails on them because they mad about something. Literally, that's what it is. If you get the grant, it's free money. If your credit ain't shit and you qualify for the loan, you can get the loan and the motherfucking grant. I know some people last stimulus who got all the 16, 14 bands, bitch, off of the stimulus and don't gotta pay not a nan piece of that shit back. It's a grant. So that's something I want to drop on y'all. Go get that shit. Go to sba.gov and read, bitch. Go get on Google. Y'all be on Facebook all fucking day and y'all don't know how to read about how to get some motherfucking free money. It's out here. And the fucking stimulus just passed for the $600. They working on the rest of that shit. What that means is it's a go. Go get your fucking money. I know I'm about to go get mine. Okay? Listen. Okay? I'm gonna get it. Okay? And that's what y'all need to know. And I'm gonna delete the slide. So if you don't know, then you don't know. But I had read somebody had asked a question, and I'm gonna go back and see if I can find that shit. No more wine. Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh, somebody asked me if I still like girls. It's tentative. I am still attracted to women. I think women are beautiful. But as far as wanting to be in a relationship or wanting to be intimate with them, no. I had realized that no, it was something I was literally exploring. the same way people explore. See, the thing about me, what people don't realize is, a lot of people say a lot of shit and talk a lot of shit about me about some stuff that they might know I do. Listen, you can ask me anything and I will tell you the fucking truth about what I have done, what I do. Like, I don't hide who I am from anybody. And, I had realized after a couple, years of playing around in Ladyland, like, I was just being a weirdo exploring, but it really wasn't for me. A big part why it wasn't for me because I don't really like at all. Bitch, I don't like that shit. Like, I don't like it. And I wanted to, but I don't. And, I don't. So, like, that was a big part of it. And it's like, you can't be no lipstick lesbian. That's not fair. You know, But another reason why I didn't like being a lesbian because, I don't like the dynamics of you're the man and I'm the girl. So I'm the manly one and you. And what I also didn't like about being a lesbian when I try to be a lesbian is because I'm kind of outspoken and I got a deep voice and I'm a tall woman and I'm thick and I'm black and I'm dark skinned. These fucking red bitches always got. Why I gotta be the man? I'm not the fucking man. Can you be the fucking man? I don't want to be the fucking man. I don't like being the man. I'm not the man, bitch. I'm the fucking prissy one. Yes, I'm taller and wider and bigger than you, but I'm still a girl. I'm the girl. So that was my problem with that shit too. Another problem I have with that shit is I don't like how y'all remember back in like 2006. I know y'all remember this from Charleston. About 2006, all the studs been coming out pregnant. Like, I don't like that shit. It's a lot of studs out here that like are studs because that's the easiest path for them to take. It's like the path of least resistance. But truth be told, they like that. They like it a lot. They like it so much that they will secretly get pregnant. like, and so that I don't like. I don't like the whole, I love the community. I love the community because it's a very loving and welcoming community. But I don't like the way the community, like, first of all, when I was gay, I was very much shunned in the gay community. Like, nobody trusted me that I was fully gay. I was like, look, I'm a lesbian. I'm gonna lick your loolie. I promise. And they were like, no, you're not. I don't trust you. And it's like, okay, well, you shouldn't trust me because, I'm gonna throw up. But, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try very hard. I'm gonna try very hard. And, A for effort. And like, just like that girl who had first someone who had tried to give me the gun. Like, what's something I also didn't like about being a lesbian is I'll go first. Like, I go first because see, I want to finish last. So I will go first. So bitch, I go first. I'll go first. And then I go first and think I done did what I did. And then bitch go next and fucking lick me to the ceiling. Like, hold up. Well, what the fuck did you do with that little bullshit I did for you? That didn't do nothing for you, Dad. If you had did this right here, then that little bullshit I did didn't do nothing for you. I don't like this. I don't like this. I like mans because I can impress them. I can't really impress these lesbians unless I be trying. Like, listen, girl, I'm gonna, and they be like, look, I'm not impressed. But listen, I get a mad and I be like, listen, man, I'm gonna that nigga impressed. So that's why I'm not a lesbian no more. To answer that question, is there any more? I hope that answered the question. Did I answer your question fully? But yeah, did used to be a lesbian for a little while. Um, it was fun. But what I something I really didn't like is the really big thing that really had killed me in Lesbianville is I had found this girl, y'all. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret about me. When I am a lesbian, I like thick red butches. I can't help it. That's what I like. Like, I can't help it. It's so crazy because for men, I like a big, tall, dark skin, like black. Like, I want him black as my fucking hair. Like, black. My hair kind of sandy brown. But black is fucking night. Like, that's why I like my mans. But when it comes to women, child, I want a thick, red, pink lip, pink nipple bitch. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about them much. Listen, they sexy. Okay? It's fine. Then listen. I like them. That's my type when it comes to Lesbianville. Thick and red. I don't know why. And I hated myself for that because I'm like, no, God damn it, dark skin rules. No, no, I ain't gonna sit here and say that's the only kind I like though now. Cause I had to, y'all know all my business, but when I was a lesbian, I was a full blown lesbian. Okay. And so I can sit there and say that's all, but that's like my main preference. Them bitches was thick and red. And what I don't like about them thick red bitches is they tend to seek this like perfection in their mate that I can never fulfill for them. Because they basically want another fucking thick red bitch just like them. And it's like, bitch, I ain't none of them things. I'm not thick. I'm not. I got big breasts, but this boogie flat as hell. Like I'm not thick. Okay? Like, I got a nice little shit. But until I turn around and then you're like, hold up, what happened to the boogie? Like, and so one girl who ended my lesbian this forever because I loved it her, y'all. I loved it. Y'all know people say loved it. That's how much I love her. I loved it her. This girl had kissed me on the epicenter in Charlotte on the rooftop of the bar, child. Kissed me in front of people. And let me tell you a funny story, because I got to delete this anyway so I can tell you a funny story. I had went out with my little lesbian friend, right, on like a double date situation. It was one of my friend's birthday, and I was the date to her lesbian friend. And I had liked her a lot. And her name was Essence, and my name Ebony. And so um, our friend had said, "Oh, look at the two magazines, Essence and Ebony." And I was like, "Oh my God, we're meant to be." And I told my son, "Listen, I'm a lesbian." And because thought I was gonna marry her and bring her home. That was gonna be my girlfriend with her little thick red, pretty ass. Like, oh my God, I'm getting a little excited. But anyway, but so we on the episode of having this party, child. She kissed me. We danced up. We even had a moment where these guys came up to me because she was kind of like not a stud. What do you call it? A stem, where they're like kind of masculine but feminine also. She was kind of a stem because I don't really like studs. I don't. I would prefer a stem. Like I need a little femininity. And but anyway, but we were up there and these guys were coming up to us like, "Oh man, you should dance with me." Like people was trying to like play her all. I was like, "Oh wow, is this what studs go through?" Like that's one thing I like about lesbian world too, is y'all mans, y'all gotta stop that shit now. Y'all don't gotta try to make the stud feel bad or try to one up the stud because the stud with a sexy woman. Listen, she done pull that woman that you couldn't pull. Respect that bitch, high five her, pound her out. Don't fucking be like, "Come here, girl. What you with that girl for?" So even that had happened, and she had loved me for that because I was like, I'm with Essence. Like, like she didn't have to fucking worry about that shit. But this is some funny shit. So we done had this great time on the episode, and I done walk. We done leaving the episode in Charlotte. We running. I done skipping down the fucking stairs, hand in hand, y'all, with my lesbian lover. And I just knew we was gonna go home and make love, but it never happened. Um, But we coming downstairs, and what did you know? I am in Charlotte, North Carolina on a random ass Saturday night, living my best fucking life, trying to be a lesbian, not bothering no fucking body. I skipping down the stairs, holding hands with my lesbian friend, lover, who I was falling in love with, and I bump into somebody from motherfucking James Island. How you bumping this? Artez Pedal Group. Artez, you remember that shit? You ain't watching. Somebody tell Artez if you remember that shit. I got and like as soon as I saw Artez, this nigga, first of all, he got a cool smile up the fucking hill when he see that shit. Cause this nigga know Ebony from James Island, the straight one. He don't know Ebony and Charlotte, the gay one. So you see me coming down and saying skip a hole of hands with a thick red bitch. This nigga's like, Ebony? Like cool man smile. I'm like, oh my God, hey. Like yeah, my wife is right around the corner. She's here too. What you up to? Listen, and this is what she got me out of lesbianville. My lesbian friend who was holding my hand coming down the motherfucking stairs. When I ran into that person I knew and they recognized me and started talking, that bitch slipped her hand right out my hand and ran the fuck off. Oh, now you scared. You the one who looked like a lesbian. I don't even look like a lesbian. How you scared? Bitch, I'm the one embarrassed to somebody who I literally knew from my hometown 3-4 hours away. That see me, how you gonna leave me hanging like that? And that's what I like about y'all lesbians. Bitch, how you left me hanging? I was like ready to, stand in my truth. Yes, I'm here with this thick red bitch with the big ass and the pink lips. What are you gonna say? You take it back to James Island and you tell those motherfuckers I don't care. Like I was ready. But this bitch just slipped her head off and right away. And I was like, oh well, what am I doing? I guess I'm losing my lesbian lover right in your face. God. And so it took a lot of soul searching, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm a lesbian. I think that was something I was trying out, and you know, I entertained a lot of lesbian relationships that never got to the scissoring, and that was the part that was frustrating for me. Like I literally just want to scissor, like I had see on the portals. I had one scissor. I had saw it on the portals, and I had one try it. And I'm tired of dating and talking to y'all, and we don't ever get the scissor. Where are we gonna motherfucking scissor? And so I was like, I'm done with this lesbian shit, okay? Because I have no problem scissoring with mans. We can scissor all fucking day. But y'all bitches don't want to scissor, and I am frustrated. I want to scissor. I want to see what it feel like and look excited. Bitch. Like, shit. And that's why I left lesbian now. So is there anything else that y'all wanted to ask me? That's why I left that shit. Bitches didn't want to censor. And that was literally the only reason why I had walked into Lesbianville. Because I was trying to see about them scissors. And I never got to really see about the scissors. And that had bothered me. And I wanted to see about the fucking scissors. Can we scissor? Can we find out what that feels like? Can we? I want to see. And y'all didn't ever want to see. So anyway, I think I'm done now. I'm going to delete this live because I done ran the fuck out. No more fucking wine for me. My job about to come out of the shower and be like, are you done? All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining me on the Betty Show while I talk about a bunch of random crazy shit about my life that don't make no fucking sense. But I just want y'all to get a better idea of who I am. I'm a sweet little girl, Black Betty, signing off. That's me. It's the Betty Show. Welcome. Yes, I'm crazy. Yes, I'm full of shit. And about 3 glasses of wine in, this is what the fuck you get. Sorry. I'll leave it up for 30 minutes and then it's gone. I love you. Have a good night. Oh, shit. The phone jump up my head. Lord have mercy.